with Governor Malloy of Connecticut. Tell me a little bit about Connecticut in terms of this election. We have Chris Murphy running for the Senate as a Democrat in a race that is reportedly tightening, and even the presidential race doesn't seem as slam dunky as Connecticut often is.
I wouldn't go that far. There was a poll that had it at 7. That was followed by another poll that had it back at 13. We just went through a Republican convention. I think the president's in great shape in Connecticut, and as I think he's in great shape throughout New England. Even New Hampshire, where I was 2 weeks ago working on behalf of the president, I think we're going to win New Hampshire.
That's interesting. You were in New Hampshire. The president and vice president are going to go to New Hampshire right after this convention. Romney will be there on the same day. It's a different state, obviously, than a lot of states in a lot of their attitudes, conservative history. What, as the governor of Connecticut, and what as a Connecticut Democrat, can you bring to New Hampshire to tell them the message is the same there?
Well, I would remind them that under this president, New Hampshire has the 4th lowest unemployment rate in the nation. That from a president who's created 4.5 million jobs during his presidency, or at least help our economy do that. That by a president who, when he became president, inherited a country that was losing 700,000 jobs a month. New Hampshire's done pretty well by this president. This is a president who's ended one war in the process of ending another, got Osama bin Laden, made our country safer, moved forward on education reform, lowered the cost to students for student loans. This is really a remarkable record. Now, by the way, if you don't have one of those jobs or didn't benefit from lower student loans, are not going to benefit from health care, Obamacare, when it comes into full existence, although lots of people are benefiting now, then maybe you don't consider re-electing this president. But any objective analysis of what this president has accomplished in less than a 4-year period of time has to leave you awestruck. But I understand that we're not moving fast enough, but he's certainly moving as fast as he can.
Tell me too. There are a few things that you brought up, but one I want to get to first that you didn't bring up. But Connecticut is one of the per capita wealthier states in the country. Some of your state is a bedroom community for New York City, for Wall Street. How does the message of wealth versus the haves versus the have-nots, how does it resonate differently in Connecticut than it might elsewhere in the country?
Well, be careful about the bedroom community. And I was mayor of Stamford for 14 years. We had 40,000 people come to work in Stamford every day, and we had 12,000 people leave Stamford. In fact, New York City is now a bedroom community of Stamford. So let's just put it in perspective. Having said that, Connecticut is I suppose it is a state in the Romney vision, right? We have very wealthy people who he wants to make wealthier. We have 2 of the 10 poorest cities in America that he wants to make poorer.
What are those cities? Bridgeport?
Bridgeport and Hartford are 2 of the poorest. New Haven's not far behind, quite frankly. So really 3 of the poorest cities in America happen to be in the state of Connecticut. His policies will make those cities poorer. His policies are an affront and an attack on the middle class. We will not grow a middle class under a Mitt Romney presidency, and that's why we have to do everything in our power to make sure that Barack Obama is reelected.
And finally, I want to ask you, you brought up Obamacare. I hear a lot of Democrats, elected Democrats, people such as yourself, now embracing the term Obamacare when even just a month ago people were correcting it and saying it's called the Affordable Care Act. Is that a conscious thing, or is that just it now slipped into the dialogue?
I think we got beat up over Obamacare for so long that we said, you know what? Let's remind everybody that if you have a kid who's over the age of 21 and they're on your insurance policy right now, it's because of Obamacare. If you no longer suffer from the donut hole in coverage, and you're one of the senior citizens in my state, over 149,000 people, and you now have coverage, you got that because of Obamacare. Obamacare is here now, working, making sure people are getting health care, and it's only going to get better in 2014 when there is a subsidy of up to 40% for small businesses to provide health care to their employees. A subsidy of up to 40%. That's quite remarkable.
And finally, Governor Malloy, there is a right answer to this question. Who is the greatest nutmegger, greatest native of Connecticut in history?
Oh, wow. Samuel Huntington, the first president of the United States.
That's unfortunately wrong because it's my late grandmother Evelyn Shure of Hamden.
Oh,
But
there
you
go,
came
there
very,
you go.
very
Oh,
close.
very,
Yeah,
very close,
Yeah,
very close. You know, everyone thinks of George Washington as the first president, and he was under our current Constitution. But under the Articles of Confederation, Samuel Huntington was the first president of the United States.
That's a great fact that everybody learned today. Thanks, Governor.